there. Yes, it's different hair. Haven't been doing any videos for a few days because uh, last Saturday was my. Yes, I know my voice is still messed up. Last Saturday was my niece's wedding. It was rainy. I don't go. I have a bad foot and no vehicles, so it's not like I'm around other people other than my neighbors, um, and like, to go shopping or stuff like that. So there was a lot of people. It was rainy. It was just misty. Um, and I sat there because it was my freaking niece's wedding. I'm not going to stand back under the awning with everybody else that I can't see, damn it. That was my niece getting married. um, if they could stand under it in her wedding dress, I can stand. I can sit under it. So, and it wasn't hard or anything, but I don't think it was getting rained on that got me. I think it was around being around so many other people, and I mean, it was like from 5, and the MC didn't even leave till like he didn't even stop till 11 or so. So I was around a lot of people in very close quarters because it wasn't a huge place. Um, I think that's what it was, and I don't think it was COVID because it just started in my chest, and I just by Monday I was coughing up. We don't need to go into details, but it wasn't clear like it's supposed to be. So I did a portal thing on Friday because by Friday it was bad. I was coughing so bad. I was even with antihistamines up my head. I have sinus issues for decades, so I know. And so I got a call, though that was Thursday. I put the portal thing in. Friday morning, I got a call 10 o'clock. Not my doctor, but a doctor is going to do a teletherapy. I was like, awesome. And that she called in, an antibiotic, a general antibiotic, and because you need to get to the chest, not just the sinuses, and an inhaler. And believe it or not, this sounds good compared to what I sounded like on Thursday. Oh my god, literally, I left a voice text for somebody because it was just, she's like, oh my god, you sound horrible. I was like, yeah, I know. And this sounds good compared to what I was sounding like. So, but anyway, that's why I have not been online. I just wanted to let you guys know. I know Helene just recently hit. Um, 5, 6 days ago, whatever it was, and we've got a tropical storm in the Gulf called Milton, and by like Wednesday, Thursday, it's supposed to be coming up and hitting land again. And by then it's supposed to be a category 3 or so. Yeah, categories 3s aren't as bad as category 5. But if you just got hit by category 5, then yeah, it's hard. It's not. It's whatever wasn't hit by Helene will be sure to be gotten by Milton. Um, so I just want everybody to be aware in the area. I'm sure if you're in the area, you do know, but for those who have people in the area and haven't heard this yet, um, it's not good news. Let's just hope we can get that cold front from the north, because the more cold air that hits as Milton's growing, Florida's here. I'm backwards, yeah. But as it comes through, it if it gets hit with cold air, that'll change it. It'll dissipate it. It'll push it. If we get enough cold air, it'll push it off from going around Florida. In other words, instead of hitting directly, if the cold air comes and pushes it, it'll swoop. Um, but we can't be guaranteed of that. So everybody pray, send your thoughts, do whatever you do, send your voodoo. um, Also, I want everybody to know that what Republicans have been, the rhetoric has been, their Biden hasn't been in down. You know what? Kemp and other governors in the affected areas actually told Biden, no, you've gotten everything coming to us. Don't come yourself. And the reason sometimes they say that is because when a president travels someplace, they have an entourage, I mean, security, all this kind of shit that's got to go with them for their safety and their security. Um, that's kind of hard when you're in the middle of a hurricane or a tornado or flood, that various, excuse me. But, sorry. But, so don't believe the lies. He was requested, don't come yet. Um, Let us get our shit together and start, then we'll worry about, you visiting with all the necessary precautions that have to be taken. So the Republicans are lying. It's not that Biden's refusing to go. When he said Kemp didn't even hear from Biden yet, that's a lie. He had already heard, and Kemp had already told Joe that please don't bring the security circus right now. We got enough shit to deal with. And Biden told all of them, anything you need, let us know immediately. A lot different than when Trump needed to give relief. If it was a state that didn't go for him, didn't vote for him, he delayed money. If you remember, with the California wildfire relief, he delayed help because they weren't a red state. Okay, Biden doesn't do that. Harris won't do it. Certainly Walz would not approve of that either. But yet Trump did it. And if you remember when Puerto Rico, which is an American holding, which means America is responsible for helping Puerto Rico because it is an American territory. Do you remember what happened then? Remember that? He went down there and he chucked through toilet paper or paper towel rolls to them. After he finally got there, he didn't go for a long time, and when he finally did, he threw paper towels to the crowd. Here, paper towels gonna help clean up your hurricane. So, do not believe any of the bullshit lies. Just like they're eating the cats and dogs, and they aren't. Do you remember that hurricane when he was in office, where he drew the little Sharpie map? Yeah, when he added that little extension to his penis on the map. Yeah, that was when the Weather Bureau called him out on it and said, no, despite what was shown and drawn, it's not going to hit there. And it didn't. That is why in Project 2025, one of the things they want to do away with, other than the national education system, they want to give it to each state. We see how that's working with abortions, don't we? Just don't believe their shit. Okay? And be aware that Tropical Storm Hamilton is going, Hopefully not, but it does look like it. So, uh, I don't know what else advice to give to you guys because you don't have a whole lot left as it is. And I'm not going to say my thoughts and prayers because that's become such a disillusioning, disingenuous, really, expression that pops out when school shootings happen. Thoughts and prayers, so I don't want to say that, but send your thoughts at least to told you my chest is just not giving me quits. Anyway, that's a deal. I'm gonna go rest my voice again. Yes, I've taken all my medication for the morning. I was hoping I'd be dried up a little bit, but it's taking a while. There's just so much junk. But I am actually sounding better than I did, so I at least felt well enough to last night do this little gem. I had to do a light bleach. Oh, my hair is such a trooper for hanging in there with me. Because I had just bleached it, if you remember, from the orange to the light, gone to light pink, so I didn't have this, like, Halloween hair at my niece's wedding. But I don't want that light pink everywhere, so, no. Peace out.